Have you ever found yourself quietly observing an older adult, perhaps in their mid-70s, gliding along the walking path with ease and energy, their stride purposeful, steady, and full of life? Maybe you've watched them on a morning walk or effortlessly navigating stairs, wondering, how do they do it? And yet, just across the street, you might see someone a full decade younger, just into their 60s, struggling to climb down a small set of steps, their legs unsteady, hands gripping the railing tightly. The contrast is striking, and it raises a serious, often unspoken question. What causes this deep divide in aging mobility? Is it genetics? Surely that plays some part. But is it everything? Absolutely not. The answer, as it turns out, lies not only in your DNA, but in something far more accessible and more controllable than most people realize. And here's the truth. Every single morning, from the moment you rise out of bed, your body is already in a subtle state of breakdown. More specifically, your muscle fibers, especially in the lower body, are already beginning to deteriorate unless you step in and intervene. This is particularly true for seniors over the age of 60, when the body naturally produces less of the muscle-preserving hormones it once did in younger years. And unless you feed your muscles the right fuel within the first 2 hours of waking, this process doesn't just continue, it accelerates. The signs aren't always dramatic. In fact, they're usually quiet, creeping in almost unnoticed. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly feel weak. No, the change is subtle. Your legs feel heavier after a short walk. You catch yourself avoiding the stairs and opting for the elevator. You notice your calves don't look quite as firm as they used to, or perhaps you feel slightly wobbly when standing up from a seated position. These aren't just quirks of getting older. They're warning signs that your lower body muscles aren't being supported the way they need to be. But here's the part that most people don't know. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated exercise regimens, or gym memberships to fight back. In fact, what you truly need might already be sitting in your kitchen. The secret lies in what you choose to eat, especially in your first meal of the day, your breakfast. You see, breakfast is far more than just a habit or a ritual. For adults over 50, breakfast becomes a crucial window of opportunity to protect your muscles, fortify your legs, and preserve your mobility. And scientists and nutritionists across the US and Europe are beginning to converge on a common conclusion. Certain everyday foods, eaten correctly and at the right time in the morning, can help counteract the silent muscle decline that begins the moment your feet touch the floor. These foods are not exotic or hard to find. You won't need to scour specialty stores or spend a fortune on powders and pills. These are simple, whole foods you've probably walked past hundreds of times in your local grocery store. The real difference comes from how they're combined, when they're eaten, and the role they play in stimulating your body's natural muscle-preserving systems. In this video, you're going to discover 5 such breakfast options, each one selected for its unique ability to support leg strength, enhance balance, and fight the age-related muscle loss that robs so many older adults of their independence. These aren't just nutritional fads. They're backed by clinical recommendations and used by professionals who specialize in aging, nutrition, and physical rehabilitation. From orthopedic specialists in Boston to geriatric dietitians in Stockholm, these foods are quietly helping older adults extend the vitality of their legs, and they can do the same for you. But a quick word of caution. Before making any significant changes to your nutrition, especially if you have chronic conditions or are on medications, it's important to talk to your doctor. Everyone's body is unique, and what works well for one person may need to be slightly adjusted for another. That said, the guidance in this video is designed to be simple, safe, and accessible to most people over 50, and potentially transformative. So why does this matter so much? Because your legs are your independence. When they're strong, mobile, and balanced, You can go where you want, when you want. You can climb stairs with confidence, stand from a chair without effort, and walk through life without fear of falling. But when your legs begin to lose strength, everything changes. You begin avoiding the very movements that once gave you freedom, and the less you move, the faster the decline. That's why it's not enough to simply watch aging happen. You need to step in and take ownership, even if it's one small step at a time. Making the right breakfast choice might seem like a minor shift, but over weeks and months, the compound effect of that one habit can be monumental. It can mean the difference between having the strength to play with your grandchildren or watching from the sidelines. It can mean enjoying a walk through the park or needing to rest after just a few minutes. This is your moment to take back control. And just by being here, by seeking out the truth about how to age better, you've already taken the first step. Joining this channel is more than just subscribing to health tips. It's about actively shaping your future. So, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the notification bell. That small act ensures you stay connected to the simple science-backed guidance that could change how you move, how you feel, and how you age. Because sometimes the simplest advice, shared at just the right moment, can alter the entire course of your aging journey. 1. Whole boiled egg. The whole boiled egg is a simple, inexpensive, and very efficient breakfast choice for maintaining strength and mobility after the age of 50. After a complete night of fasting, when your body is ready to absorb nutrients and begin the rebuilding process, this simple dish becomes a nutritional powerhouse. Despite their reputation as a basic breakfast filler, eggs are actually a complete source of high-quality protein that includes all 9 essential amino acids necessary for muscle regeneration and repair. Leucine stands out among them as a crucial amino acid that helps initiate the muscle repair process. It's especially beneficial for people over 60, as the body's capacity for protein synthesis starts to deteriorate with age, something that is frequently overlooked. The yolk, not the white, contains the majority of the leucine, vitamin D, B12, and choline. If you've been avoiding yolks due to outdated fears about cholesterol, you may be depriving your muscles of the most potent fuel they require to remain strong and responsive. According to a University of Birmingham study, older persons who ate whole eggs every day for 3 months saw improvements in their balance, leg strength, and ease of daily activities, like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair. Because eggs contain B12 and choline, nutrients that help your brain and limbs communicate clearly, they also enhance nerve-muscle coordination. This improves movement control and reaction time, which is essential for preventing falls, especially in elderly people who may have mild motor reflex delays. Please let me know where you're watching from today. Feel free to ask questions and leave a comment below. If you're watching now and this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. A culinary degree isn't necessary to prepare the perfect boiled egg. Just place your egg in cold water, bring it to a mild boil, and cook for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your preferred yolk firmness. Immediately place it in ice water for a few minutes to stop the cooking and make peeling easier. For enhanced flavor and digestion, try adding a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar to the boiling water. It promotes gut health and helps gently break down proteins. Pair your egg with avocado slices, rich in healthy fats, or fresh cucumber rounds for hydration and crunch. These additions promote smoother digestion and enhance choline absorption, especially beneficial for older adults with slower metabolisms. Worried about cholesterol? Don't be. According to recent studies, eating 1 or 2 eggs daily has no detrimental effect on heart health in healthy adults. In fact, it helps many people maintain muscle and control weight. Try having 2 medium-boiled eggs with a side of vegetables or a slice of whole grain toast, instead of sugary cereal or buttered bread. This minor adjustment can eventually lead to increased endurance, more fluid movement, and stronger legs. 2. Oats and chia seeds. Man, if whole eggs are the body's powerful muscle builders, then oats and chia seeds serve as the quiet yet essential maintenance crew. Reliable, plant-based allies that help sustain muscle health over time. While they may not grab the spotlight in high-protein diets typically aimed at muscle growth, these two superfoods play an absolutely critical role in slowing muscle breakdown, reducing chronic inflammation, and supporting consistent stamina, especially for adults over the age of 50. Why is this so important for seniors? Because one of the earliest and most common complaints as we age is a subtle yet persistent fatigue in the legs. It might start as a vague tightness in the calves during a morning walk, or stiffness when getting out of bed. Maybe it's that achy sensation you feel in your thighs when climbing stairs, or a sense that your balance isn't quite what it used to be. These signs are often dismissed as just getting older, but in truth they may be signals that your lower body muscles are lacking the nutrients they need to recover, repair, and perform. Let's start with oats, one of nature's most underrated medicinal foods. While many associate oats with fiber and heart health, which is true, they're also a secret weapon for muscle preservation. Specifically, oats contain a powerful soluble fiber called beta-glucan, found most abundantly in rolled or steel-cut varieties. Beta-glucan doesn't just help you stay full longer, it plays a vital role in stabilizing blood sugar levels throughout the day. And stable blood sugar is more than a convenience. It's essential for reducing chronic, low-grade inflammation, one of the silent culprits behind gradual muscle weakening. When inflammation is kept under control, your muscle tissue is better protected from the wear and tear of daily activity. But oats do more than just manage inflammation. They're naturally rich in iron, which carries oxygen to your working muscles, magnesium, which helps regulate muscle contractions and prevents cramps, and plant-based protein, which gives your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild damaged muscle fibers while restoring your energy reserves, especially important after a long night's rest. But the magic really happens when you combine oats with chia seeds. These tiny, unassuming black seeds may be small in size, but their nutrient profile is vast. Chia seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for reducing inflammation in the joints and muscles. This means less morning stiffness, fewer post-walk aches, and improved mobility over time. Omega-3s also help maintain the fluidity of your joint structures, allowing for smoother, pain-free movement. In addition to omega-3s, chia seeds contain potassium and calcium, two minerals often depleted in older adults. These aren't just bone-supporting nutrients, they're critical for nerve signaling and muscle coordination. Without them, your leg muscles may become more prone to spasms, weakness, or misfiring during motion. Adding chia to your breakfast is a simple yet powerful way to maintain the neuromuscular health that helps prevent falls and increases your confidence in daily movement. So, how can you start incorporating this dynamic duo into your morning? It's easier than you might think. Here's a simple, warming recipe to get you started. Begin by soaking 3 tablespoons of steel-cut or rolled oats in warm water or unsweetened almond milk for about 10 minutes. This makes them more digestible and cuts down cooking time. So soaking, simmer the oats gently over low heat until they reach a soft, creamy texture. During the final minute of cooking, stir in 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, allowing them to expand and release their beneficial gel-like coating. For extra flavor and an additional blood sugar benefit, sprinkle in a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg, both of which have natural anti-inflammatory and glucose-regulating properties. If your mornings are rushed or you simply prefer a chilled version, there's an even easier method: overnight oats. Combine your oats, chia seeds, and your preferred milk, whether it's almond, oat, or low-fat dairy, in a jar or container. Stir well, seal, and place it in the refrigerator overnight. By morning, you'll have a ready-to-eat, nutrient-rich breakfast that requires no additional cooking. To take it a step further, top your oats with a handful of blueberries for circulation-boosting antioxidants, or add freshly grated ginger, known to stimulate blood flow, especially useful if you wake up with cold feet or stiff joints. Now, here's a crucial reminder. Eating this once will not give you stronger legs overnight. Muscle preservation and joint health, especially in your 50s and beyond, require consistency. Making this breakfast a regular part of your routine, just 2 to 3 times per week, can lay the foundation for significant improvements in endurance, coordination, and day-to-day mobility. This isn't about following a fad diet or making drastic lifestyle changes. It's about understanding how simple, affordable foods like oats and chia seeds can become a natural form of therapy for your muscles, your joints, and your overall vitality. With time, the results will speak for themselves: stronger legs, better balance, and the confidence to move through your day with greater ease and energy. Because aging well isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about making smart. 3. Slightly unripe banana. This one might surprise you. The humble banana, particularly when slightly underripe, is a powerful fruit for balance, strength, and coordination. But here's the twist. How ripe your banana is makes a difference. Fully yellow, spotty bananas are not ideal for adults over 50, aiming to strengthen their legs. Choose a firm, pale yellow banana with hints of green. This stage delivers a unique combination of nutrients perfect for muscle reactivity and everyday mobility. Why? Potassium, essential for muscle contractions and nerve signaling. Low levels can lead to cramps, stiffness, and fatigue. Vitamin B6 supports neurotransmitter production for better balance, coordination, and mental clarity. Resistant starch. This prebiotic fiber fuels healthy gut bacteria, improving the absorption of key minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, all vital for muscle repair and energy metabolism. Add a sliced banana to oats or Greek yogurt. Bake it lightly with almond butter and cinnamon for a warm, nourishing snack. Or blend it into a smoothie with flaxseed and spinach. Pro tip: peel from the bottom. It's easier, and you retain some of the fibrous inner lining, packed with antioxidants and digestion-aiding fiber. You can even include a tiny bit of the soft peel in smoothies. Just wash thoroughly. One slightly unripe banana a day, especially in the morning or post-workout, can reduce stiffness, improve coordination, and support stronger lower limbs. 4. Greek yogurt. After 6 to 8 hours of fasting, your body enters a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This effect is more pronounced in those over 50, especially in the legs. That's where Greek yogurt comes in. Thicker and higher in protein than regular yogurt, Greek yogurt contains casein, a slow-digesting protein that delivers amino acids over time. This is perfect for muscle maintenance throughout the morning. It also provides vitamin D for joint mobility and muscle performance, calcium for strong bones and smooth muscle contractions, probiotics to improve digestion, immunity, and nutrient absorption. Add semi-ripe banana slices, chopped walnuts, berries, or pumpkin seeds for extra nutritional value. Want it sweeter? Add a pinch of cinnamon and half teaspoon of raw honey for blood sugar balance and immune support. Let the yogurt sit at room temperature for 5 to 10 minutes before eating to activate live cultures and improve digestibility. Swap it for mayonnaise or cream cheese in spreads. It's a creamy, nutritious alternative. Just one serving of Greek yogurt daily can significantly support muscle healing, balance, and leg strength. 5. Salmon and other oily fish. Salmon is more than a protein source. It's a nerve-supporting, inflammation-fighting, coordination-boosting superfood. Oily fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, and trout are rich in omega-3s, EPA, and DHA. These healthy fats reduce inflammation, improve insulin response, and enhance protein absorption for muscle growth. Vitamin B12 supports brain-to-muscle communication, reducing missteps and improving coordination. Vitamin D boosts bone density and prevents falls. Here's the simple way to enjoy it. Pan-sear a salmon fillet for 5 minutes per side, or poach gently in broth with ginger and bay leaf. Not into fresh fish? Try canned sardines or mackerel in olive oil or water. Add to toast, mash into avocado, or toss into salad. Include fresh herbs or apple cider vinegar for flavor and circulation support. Just 2 to 3 servings per week can ease stiffness, reduce cramps, and improve walking coordination. Small changes in your breakfast plate can lead to big improvements in strength, stability, and overall well-being. A soft-boiled egg, a bowl of oats and chia, a firm banana, a cup of Greek yogurt, a dish of oily fish. They may not look like much, but over time, these small decisions add up to strength and confidence you'll be grateful for every day. If this video inspired you, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. What breakfast do you plan to try this week? And what's your age? Leave a comment and let us know. And remember, the first bite of your day is the first step to preserving your legs, your nerves, and your independence. Click subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us again for more tips on aging well with strength and dignity.